What's really good? It's your boy Brace coming to you live and direct from where? My kitchen, because I still pay the bills in this bitch. It's my phone. And you can go fuck yourself or be celibate with it. Or you pick a fucking struggle. Anyway, yo, repping Grenada today. Come on, got the headscarf and that. You know, looking all crazy and that. You know, I make it look good. It is what it is, yeah? Anyway, so today, I ain't even really gonna joke around. I'm gonna talk some serious shit right now, and listen. It's because I notice women are having a hard time keeping men around right now. Yeah, women are, they're out there, they look good. Men them are twisting, whistling, turning their head. You lot get moved to all the time. But you know what? The guys that you really like, you're having a hard time keeping these men around. And you know what? I get it. Yeah, you can cook. Well, some of you can clean. Some of you, I don't know. I heard things. Okay? So, you can cook, you can clean a bit. You can hold a decent conversation. That's wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. But you know what? It's not enough. And a lot of guys ain't going to tell you like this. I'm telling you shit that guys are not really going to take the time out to tell you. Right? So, whether you like it or not, it's not going to change anything. You're still going to be in the same fucking position you're in it? So, might as well shut up and listen, really, innit? So, drop some comments down and share it with your brethren that you're not having a hard time keeping a man as well, I could probably do some private consultations and that. Not playing. But, first of all, a lot of the time, women say they know what they want. They reel off all all this checklist on what they want on a guy. This checklist thing, I'm going to talk about it in another video. Yeah, we need to talk about the checklist. But a lot of the time, she says she knows what she wants, but she doesn't, because how you know is because when she does get the guy, a lot of the time, she doesn't know what to do with him. She doesn't know how to deal with him. Yeah, and then a lot of the time, like she'll try and find a reason to exit the relationship because the man might be too good. He just might be too on point. And she doesn't know how to deal with that. So, you said that's what you want, but did you know how to deal with it? No. Right? You need to know what you want, because if you know what you want, you'll be able to understand the individual better. You'll be able to attack it, well, I shouldn't say attack, but you'll be able to approach it from a different perspective, right? But a lot of the time, it's like, you have to accept me as I am. And that's okay if you want to think like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But no man don't have to take you as you are. No. That doesn't happen like that. So you have to know what you want, and at the same time you have to ask yourself, can you match it as well? Can you match what you want? The expectations are crazy out here. I got one big homegirl that lives around the corner. She lives around the corner. Yeah. My girl, like, I had a conversation with her on a video call with her about 2-3 months ago. And her expectations are crazy. And I'm like, yo, like, first of all, you're not as young as you were anymore. Like, you've got older, you've had a child, your circumstances are different, and you're still having the same expectations. That's not gonna happen, because to the guy that you want, the guy that you want, that's not paying you no mind, or is not sticking around. He's seeing you as a liability. So that alone should tell you either he's not that attracted to you in the face or the body, or, he just sees you as a bill. You're just going to be another bill. Okay? A lot of guys with their head on their shoulders, they're trying to do something. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say you need to know what you want. And then another thing as well, a big one. I think I'm going to do a whole separate video on this. Submission. Now, a lot of women seem to think like submission is a terrible word. And what you need to understand is, being submissive is just being comfortable with who you are. You just have to be comfortable with who you are. If you're a lady, you need to be comfortable being a lady. You don't need to be, combative, acting like some dude, okay? Thinking that's cute, because it's not. Like, you get to a certain age and it's just not that. I mean, you got a lot of women now, single, talking about now they want to go learn themselves and find themselves. It's like, yo, you should have done that in your teens. You should have done that in your early 20s. Like, how are you trying to do this now? You know how many bad habits and stuff like you probably have now? Now, I'm just speaking to a certain type of people right now that are experiencing the problems that I'm talking about. Yeah, you've got all these bad habits now, so anything else just seems alien to you. I know guys gonna stick around for that, and to make matters worse, he's probably not even gonna have the. He's not gonna, like I said, he's not gonna have the conversation with you. You're old enough, and he's gonna say she's old enough. Let her go figure it out. How does she not know this at this age? That's what a guy thinks, whether he does it consciously or subconsciously. There's something in his DNA that tells that man, yo, this girl is not ready. Okay? You have to be comfortable being a lady. Can't always be in trainers, you know what I mean? Walking around like some brand, the trackies all the time. You know? I'm not saying every day you gotta go out and look, you know, try and make yourself look like a 10, but you know, on the light days, you know, you gotta find some lady wear, okay? I know that one's a bit harsh, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You could get mad about it. It's not gonna change anything. You can't force a man to like what you don't like, okay? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You can't be doing that. So, and then another thing. You have to be coachable as well. When I speak to you, can you learn something from me? Can I coach you? Can you learn something here? You can't be coachable if you're combative and you always have an opinion about something. Now, so nothing wrong with having an opinion, but you know, when you're all brolic with it out there, you know what I mean? Always have something to say. Just never shut up. You know what I'm saying? That shit will run a man away. You talk too much. You have to be coachable. You have to be able to, you know, have good comprehensive skills. Okay? You need to open this up a bit. Listen with these a bit more. Digest things. Don't just blurt things out because you're in your emotions at the moment. You're older than that now. You see what I'm saying? Which is why I say, again, you know, you have all these older women going out saying, you know, they want to go find themselves, 27, 28, and like, how are you doing that now? I'm not trying to beat no one up about it, but I'm telling you, this is how guys think. This is how we fucking think. And we're not going to tell you because we know the truth hurts and you're not going to want to fuck no more, right? You better listen to what I'm saying. You don't want to end up like your mama. Okay? Okay. You don't want to end up like your mama. Another thing is being pleasant in public. You know, you have to be pleasant to other people, you know. And it can't be for show. It can't be, you know, the little fake thing. Because we picked that up. We know when someone's not nice and they're trying a thing. You know what I'm saying? We've all been around people that are only around because they want something. Yeah? Whether it be a friend or a family member. We know that niceness is not genuine. Okay? So why wouldn't we pick it up in the opposite sex as well? You know? You got to be pleasant in public. Well, listen. No guy don't want a girl that nobody likes, whether it be man or woman. You know, you have to be able to get along in a social setting, you know, like a lady though. You see what I'm saying? You know, there's still girls in their big age talking about fam and bruv and all that. That's still going. It's not just old young girls. There's some old girls out here still doing this thing too, and you're not gonna get no guy mimicking a guy. Okay? You need to work on that. You got to be pleasant in public. You got to be easygoing. You got to be meek. You got to slow the pace down. You got to slow the pace down, chill out, let the dude lead. Okay, if you have a problem with how the guy leads, then maybe you've picked the wrong guy to, take the lead, right? But then again, you've been through a few experiences, so you might have an idea of what you want now. So, when it does come along, like, let the guy be a guy. Okay? The Miss Independent thing's not working, because it's like, well, if you want to be Miss Independent, what do you want me for? I'm the protector and provider. So what do you need me for? Why? I'll just be some dick then. Okay? You have to think about that. Okay? Tonight when you go lay down, put little Ray to sleep in that. Yeah? Little Tan. Just lay down. Breathe on that for a minute. That's what I needed to do. Another thing, really big issue for men. Oh my God, it's a big issue for men. Not being able to listen. I did say coachable, but it's like when you're speaking over someone all the time. If I'm having a conversation with you about something and you're just listening to reply, or I can't get a word in, period. Okay? I'm speaking to you about something and you're taking it somewhere else and he's saying like, yo, listen, that's not even what I'm talking about. And you've taken that and you've ran away with it. That is headache. Yo, listen, there's man my age pushing grey hairs, I'm 34. I don't have those problems. I don't tolerate that. Fuck no. You understand? And that is a stress on not just the man, but on yourself too. So what are you being combative about? You have to be able to, listen more. Listen. Don't speak over people. That's what I'm saying. Don't speak over people. Don't do that. Even if you feel you have a point, if it's a conversation, it's a conversation. It shouldn't be wanting to no, because then you know what's going to happen. Anytime something does arise, he's not going to feel like he's going to want to talk to you because he knows what's going to happen. And he's going to go speak to someone else. And then if and when you do find out about it, it's his fault. Right? A lot of the times you don't do things to help yourself. Point scoring, that's another thing. A lot of the time, women might have gone through a little situation, in their past with, guys, and she's giving them she's the utmost attention she's giving to them. She's, been at his feet, man. Anything he wanted, she was there. She provided it, and then it didn't work out. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm not doing that for no man again. And then she most likely gets a bit older, and then she goes, I'm not doing it for a man unless. You see what I'm saying? And that becomes like in a sense, a point scoring thing, because it's like, if you're with me and you're doing one or two things for me, and it's like, well, I did this for you, I did that for you, and you can't do this one thing for me. Listen, there's being taken advantage of, and then there's just, come on. I'm not condoning anyone to put themselves in a situation where they're being taken advantage of. But, you have to use your common sense at the same time. I don't expect you to be with someone who's taking advantage of you. But, if you're doing something for someone, you should be point scoring. That shows up as well. It will show up. And, no man wants to, spend them. You have to understand, everything I'm talking about now, when a guy meets a girl, especially if he proper likes her in his head already, like, there are a lot of guys out there. There are a lot of guys out there that quickly zoom into the future and come back. What would my life be with this girl? So every time you lot encounter and you're doing all these things that I've listed, he's looking into the future and he's telling himself, can I put up with that for like the next 30, 40 years? That's the point. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, the point scoring thing is a no-no. Another thing is the dress code. Yeah, the dress code. Listen, we understand, you lot got, some of you got some nice bodies. Some of you think you have nice bodies. And, you want to flaunt your stuff sometimes. Sometimes. And don't say no, because we see a lot in carnival. A lot of you are pissed we can't go carnival to go flaunt. you know. And I mean, that's all fair and well, you know, for, you know, a guy to look at, a little arm candy and that's all good. But, you know, no guy of value. Now, the guy of value is a guy that you want that you're not getting, right? Because now your priorities have changed and you're looking for something else in a guy, whatever it may be. Like I said, you need to figure that out first yourself. So whatever that might be, that's what you're looking for. And, you know, you have to understand the whole dress code thing can put a man off as well. That can put a man off. Because you know, the way someone can dress says a lot. I mean, even if you're not like this promiscuous person and, you know, you dress a particular type of way, I guarantee you that guy has met plenty of women that probably even have that same outfit. Yeah. That ran put on you on the first night. You know, it's just like I say, I say it in every video. Character, you know, certain character traits. You know, you see it in other people, and those immediately become red flags. Because, like I said in my other video, you've had experience, and so has he. He's had experience, just as much experience as well, if he's paying attention in most cases. Yeah, so he sees red flags as well, and you're not doing yourself any favors when you're out on the road, looking all, you know, like you're ready to get your panties dropped right there and then, and you expect that guy to stick around because he knows that's how you're getting down. As or you know, a lot of the time you already have a guy, and you're still out here dressing all funky and crazy, all them short skirts and shit, going raving and all that kind of shit. You know, to him, if he's got sense, he's like, yo, this girl is, you know, she can't be satisfied because she's still advertising to get attention from who else? Who else does she need attention from? She's got me, right? A lot of the time, he ain't even gonna say nothing, so he's just gonna bounce. Well, if that's how you want to get down, if that's your get down, that's cool. If that's your speed, that's fine. I'm gonna jump in my lane, you know? You have to understand that, and you have to understand as well, like, another thing is, are you really being yourself? Are you really being yourself, or are you pretending? I mean, or are you being or trying to be someone else? Because, you know, we see how, you know, a lot of these ratings go on a lot of these reality programs and a lot of these funky movies, these love movies and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, a lot of the time, like, you know, you find like some women, they look at certain characters in movies, you know, and they feel like that's who they need to be to get a man. And they don't understand that that character is not even that person in real life. That person was just acting that for a period of time. And you think for that short period of time, you need to be like that for the rest of your life. Right? How? Sorry, my phone just rang there quickly. But how? Yeah, how? That doesn't make any sense. So, you know, like I said, what I'm trying to say is, cooking and the cleaning and looking good, that just gets you in the door. That just gets someone to look at you and be like, okay, she's capable of doing basics. A lot of women out here are just doing basic stuff. And it's not enough. All that basic stuff just gets you in the door. It gets you the uniform. But you're not in the game. You're sitting on the bench. You're on the bench. You're not there yet. You're on the bench. You're on the team. Okay, now we need to see something because, you know, the coach want to call you up and you could put some points on the board or something. You know, we need to see the work ethic. That's what I'm saying. We need to know that there's work ethic there. We need to know that we could put you on a team is what I'm trying to say. Okay? So, again, I think these are some things that might be hindering a lot of you from keeping a man. And what I need you lot to do as well is drop some comments, man. Drop some comments. Like, share, subscribe. And, you know, if anyone else has anything to contest what I'm saying, you know, like, drop the comment, man. Like, we could do this. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.